Alright, good evening and welcome everybody. This is Obi-Wan Pez for and Simplex Pachinko. Tonight we are looking at getting into Astroneer and trying to formalize a route so that I can start to try to actually do this speedrunning thing. I had attempted this a long time ago, but I wasn't really... I basically just made up a bunch of stuff on um, the timing software. Yep, I totally know what it's called. Um, it's been a long time. Okay. So I am planning on actually formalizing this run and getting something actually down in the books to be able to get back into speedrunning. So I am going to create a Excel spreadsheet here, which is why you can see my cursor moving around all over the place. But it doesn't appear to be doing anything. So Live Split, that was the name of the software. Alright, so I am going to create a new folder here for routing spreadsheet. And let's date this book 2021 0604 Astroneer version. I don't actually have the version here. There we go. Version 119.143.0. So coming down the columns, I'm going to list all of the materials that are going to be all of the individual texts that are going to be created, and then going across the top I'm going to list all of the actual materials that I need. So this is going to start with compound, resin, organic, and laterite for starters. And text going down. So this is going to include all of the things that I get, as well as all of the rewards that I earn. And should be interesting. I haven't done any speedrunning at all since the updates have come where you actually, like, get things or have missions. So this is all kind of brand new to me now. Alright, because I can update anytime I want. Alright. I was wondering why I wasn't... Alright. Yeah. I was wondering why I wasn't being given anything. Or the option of... Oh, man. Maybe I should have restarted first. Oh, this is going to be rough. it's a shame. Yep. Yeah, I was wondering why I wasn't given the option of retooling my suit and stuff like that, but that's because in the new ones, we can actually... Alright, so immediately... we get planetfall. And then we have astroneering basics and lights in the distance. This is also going to give us... Come on. Come on. There we go. Rewards in... Again, research. Research and then individual things we're going to get here. So lights in the distance, we're going to get 500. Then we also want to get another section that's talking about, okay, this sheet is going to be labeled. I might as well like make this visible for y'all, because otherwise this is going to be terribly boring for everybody. Alright, let's switch to game window, cut the capture. That's not ideal. Ah, there we go. Oh no, I did game window, that's why. Yeah, that's not going to help either. We want the display capture. Yeah, that's Obi's all the way down. Alright, we want display 2. There we go. And no offense to y'all, but I don't really want you to see all this other random stuff. So... No, not game window. Display capture. Move down. That's not what I want. Come on. Filter. Okay, I'll just do what I do on the other one. I will shift this up and make it larger. And then y'all won't be able to see everything that's on the screen, but it's going to be close enough. So as long as I keep this on the top, we're good. Alright. That might be a little extreme. Alright, there we go. Cool. This is basically my usable area anyway, so we're good. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing all the missions here. Rewards going out. We're going to call this sheet just missions and rewards. That's, yeah, terribly descriptive. And on the second one, we'll do techs and needs. So for missions and rewards, again, lights in the distance is going to get us 500 bytes. We're going to want to make that tracked. And astroneering basics, we need to unpack, install, and connect printer to power. We're going to be getting from this. Come on now. Think, airman, think. Alright, planet fall. No, this is basics. Research, we're going to get another 500 bytes. We're also going to be given tethers. For astroneering basics. So, one group of tethers. Cool. And planetfall again. We are given, this is automatic. Basics. Install O2. Lights in the distance. We need to go to gateway. Okay, oxygenator and small printer. Alright. So, what we need to do here is then install the oxygenator and get the small printer hooked up to power. We're going to turn the printer just a little bit here, so it's a little bit out of the way. Hook in the O2. And we've completed basics. Alright, breathing space. Tether some O2. And we'll get a small canister and 500 bytes yet again. Man, this is good. So, wait. Stuff we've done. Yeah, we did this. Give me tethers. So then we're going to hook tethers out in, let's see what direction. Let's go that way, because there's ammonium. Oh, there we go. I was hitting the wrong button. Cool. This does actually go faster if we connect and grab resin first. Actually, they're going to give us a small canister, right? That was part of our deal. So get the small canister, get the rewards for hooking up the O2. You get a small canister. Is that the one I think it is? Yes, it is. Okay, so I still have not had to make anything so far. This is really exciting. All right, so then resourcing. for each of the two basic ones. So this is going to get us no research, but we get a medium storage, medium platform A by 2, and O2 schematic. So technically, right in here, we'll go for research. Technically, it's not the right number. I mean, it's not like a number, but it gets us the research tech for that thing. Oops. So resourcing, gather 4 compound and resin, and landfilling. Fill a small canister. That's going to get us another 500 bytes. Again, very nice and very easy. This is going to get us all sorts of really easy, good stuff. So, there we go. Once again, here we can do the fast mining. So, those of you who have been here a while, you know all about it. Those of you who have not been here a while, welcome. My name is Obi-Wan Pez, and this is the Pachinko Hall in the shape of an N simplex. I do math streaming on Wednesday nights to help out anybody who wants to do math kind of stuff. I have had very good conversations with especially a few of returning students, if you will, that are not necessarily all about like the stuff that people try to teach you in school. We talk about all sorts of stuff. So, and if anyone is interested in like specific like academic type stuff, send me an email at nsimplexpachinko@gmail.com, and I will attempt to get that problem into the rotation. All right, so land source, landfilling, and resourcing. Got that stuff. Cool. All right, so lights in the distance. We can go get that. This is going to be printing up. Print a medium printer. Right, this is going to get us large platform B. And give us the tech. So. And retooling. Boost and drill. So this will give us the soil centrifuge schematic. And the tech. So we get a free one. We don't even have to make it ourselves. It's pretty awesome. Okay. Alright, so we need a medium printer. And eventually we'll get to the gateway, but one thing at a time here. So, we need to print up medium printer. take that from us. We need to then slot it onto a medium platform A. Realistically, we could plug it into anything we want, but this is the easiest one, since they just give it to us. And there we go. So, printing up is done. And we get large platform B. That's a favorite. Alright, medium storage here is going to be very helpful to carry around. Oops. Medium platform A we can hang on to for a bit. Okay. Smelteringly hot. Smelt aluminum. We get then the item. Medium storage. Powerful problems. Oops. Get a small generator. We end up with the small battery. Both tech and schematic. And for science. Need to create a research chamber. It's going to give us 250 in bytes and beacon. Alright, so small generator is nice and easy, and research and smelting furnace should be fairly easy. So here, if we want to get off of this one, we need a smelter. And we have a research chamber already looked at. Alright, cool. I want to research the packager, but I don't know yet if I absolutely have to eat. That was a stupid thing to do. I just bought these things without actually looking at what the prices were or anything. That's cool. Alright, so I bought the smelter at 250. Alright, we're also going to need to start looking at, like, what else do we... What else do we already put down? Alright, so we got, Damn, man. Alright. deal with that later. So mats cost are going to be compound resin. All right, well, good enough for now anyway. Okay, that's power, so I'm going to need to create a generator. Yep, right. Hook in. We got that hooked into the network. You know what? Do need that. So we need a minimum of 3. We're going to need 5 in total when we get out to the thingy. Anyway, going to need 5 when we get out to the gateway. That's what I was looking for. Make sure that we have enough. Really? Okay, cool. So yes, anybody who is new, this is fast mining in Astroneer. Basically, you drag your terrain tool around, and you have a canister on you. And at some point, you can just tap the Alt key, and it will place a new batch of soil just in the ground wherever you are. And then it immediately tries to dig that soil back up, but it also ends up hitting all the stuff like kind of around it in a sphere. And then any materials that are in that sphere get pulled out. It's a very quick way of getting a ton of materials inside of your backpack. Alright, we can dump the rest of them in here. That's only 4. Alright, fair enough. Oh no, wait, I got a 5th one over there. Alright, well. Can't hurt. Alright, we found a research sample. We'll take that back and build a research chamber in just a moment. Here we have research that requires power. This is battery, so we only need to put down one. And when we start it up, it then fills the capacitor inside this EXO Dynamic Research box. And once it comes loose, we take that off and we get free research. It's pretty close to 500, so it's a pretty decent amount given all sorts of other stuff. Alright. We also want to make a research chamber, smelting furnace, and a research chamber. So we need 2 resin 1 compound here, and 1 resin 2 compound there. So research first, 1 and 2. We'll build that next. So research, we're going to place that on this platform over here, and then we're going to get the smelter on the next time around. You'll notice that here we have a little power output amount right next to all the plugs. This is saying that we're inputting about half the power that we could in order to speed all of this stuff up. So if you want, this can be a good time to switch on your generator. Notice that now it's moving a lot faster, and it's now almost full, if not entirely full. So also move everything along a little bit at the expense of the organic that is sitting inside of the generator. Now I am wasting a bit of time here just standing around doing nothing. However, oops, man, stop that. Oh my god, no. I placed it down wrong. So. Good news, it refunded everything, but that means we do have to start over. Yeah. Alright, good enough. Oh no. No, I might have eaten one of our compounds then. Well. Oh well. Oh no, here it is. Okay, just spit it further away. Alright, medium printer we've already got. Oxygenator we've already got. Medium platform A. Medium storage. Rover seat we could use. We don't need one at this exact moment in time, but it's going to be helpful. Small canister we don't need. And a work light is nice, but we don't need it at this exact moment in time. And we don't have any copper, so that doesn't help either. But like, yeah, we can make a rover seat for now. And so now you can see we're down to about like a quarter of the energy that we need in order to keep all of the things going at full speed. So once the rover seat completes, then the research chamber will jump back up to speed, and we just lost our organic on that one. So what you can do is just run over here, grab some organic off of this stuff. Here is some free research. This is a very small one, 21 bytes. Teeny tiny. Alright. And we can just shift click to place in another organic into that location. We have the rover seat, which, oh man, it's not, oh my god, stop. Ha! No, come on, man. I did it again. Alright. Alright, let's move over on this side so I stop screwing this all up. There we go. Alright, now you can see we're beyond the actual maximum amount that we can use here. So we just wasted an entire organic doing literally nothing. Let's place the rover seat over there. Alright, while that's working, let's go downstairs. So one of the most fun ways of doing exploration in Astroneer is going to be a technique that's called sliding, sometimes known as core sliding, because you can literally slide all the way to the core of a planet using this method. So it is fairly useful, not to say sometimes a little terrifying, but that's fine. So the basic idea is that you start a ramp going. And the way you do that is when you hit control. So when you're just not hitting anything, you can cycle through all of your there's a way to toggle this. What is it? Z? Yeah. So when you touch Z, it toggles through all the different tool variations that you have. If you want, typically what I do is I leave it on dig, and then if I'm going to build, I hold Alt, and that gets me a build tool just for as long as I hold it, or Control, which gets me a flatten tool as long as I hold it. If you start moving on a ramp, or sorry, if you make a ramp, what you do is you align yourself with a particular angle that you like, hold Control, and then start building out that ramp. Now this only works if you have a canister that has some soil in it. So right now we have like 90% soil and 98% soil. You can see along the bottom there's a little tiny piece of white inside the blue ring. The blue ring is telling us that our canister is pretty much full. So if we create a flattened area, this allows us to build a ramp. And if we move forward and touch shift, we'll start sliding. If you then also hold control, you can, generally speaking, start making a ramp for yourself while you're sliding behind it. So it's a little bit like laying the train track for the train you're on. And it also doesn't really give you much headroom. So oftentimes we'll have to come through here and like dig out a little bit. We can also dig out this stuff for resin. Resin is a very useful... Alright, so we have a cavern opening there. We're going to come up for free oxygen. And hopefully do a slide when I come back down. Alright, I'm going to grab this, put it on here, and unpack. This gets us the research chamber. And now we can place this research item on here. Give me a sec. Alright, so powerful problem, small battery. For science. Right, beacons bites. Helpful. Alright, so these are going to come in handy later. Right now, they're just kind of sitting there. We're going to place this battery on the habitat, and it's going to start generating power from what? I don't even know. Just kind of like its own natural power. But this will fill up, and then anytime that we're using the power, it will then draw from the battery first, and then also have power from just the natural. Okay. Cool. Cool. I didn't even do anything. Okay. So... Take a bite. We need... 2,000 bytes. This will give us 500 research, and that's it. Here we go, sampling. Gets us three tethers. these gave us tethers. Okay, I completely spaced on that one, I guess. Basics, yeah. Oh, right, tethers 1. There we go. Right. So, tethers 3. And then we'll just... I'm just going to move this. Okay. Let's try this again. So, eyes on lithium. Yeah, okay. We'll stick this down here. Let's not do rewards here. This is requirements. Mine 3 lithium. This gets you 1,000 research. Alright, battery backup. Gets you schematics for splitter. And extenders. Alright, so when we get back downstairs, I'm going to pretty much be going right for this one. Unlocking, printing, and attaching the... Well, I don't actually really want the boost and drill, but those are going to be fairly easy to use. I actually want the wide mod in order to do core sliding much easier. But hey, whatever, it'll work. Alright, so we need a smelting furnace, finally. Oy. Smelting furnace. Need 1 compound. After all that juggling, I ran myself out. So oh. So again, fast mining here, I am basically clicking and holding, tapping Alt, and then clicking and holding again. And anytime that your terrain tool shows the symbol for that particular material, you should be able to get it fairly close by using using the quick mining technique. So there should be at least one nearby that you should be able to tag real easily. Alright, so we're now out of space and we're down to 25% on O2. So we'll come back and fill up. Alright, and then we'll build the smelting furnace. Come over here. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5. And we'll set this for O2 filters, which is going to allow us to print oxygen filters so we don't have to come back up to the surface necessarily. Oops. So, here we go again. Ah, boo. Just completely screwed that up. Alright, these guys here are called pop coral because they pop when you run them over with your terrain tool. They drop research bytes like this. Research samples. And generally cause some mischief and mayhem if you get too close to them. This is quartz, a useful material which allows us to get glass smelted and also allows us to unlock certain things later on. If you don't want to be spoiled on that, I suggest playing the game at some point. Right, run, run, run. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna die over something this stupid. Alright. In all honesty, I probably didn't need to waste it. I probably should have just let myself die. Alright, so we gotta fill in this place so we don't do that again. Alright, so we'll come down here, we'll fill in some of this space, and then we'll drop tethers as we go down. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I have definitely filled in all the places in my bag, so I'm going to come up to the surface again. This is also a helpful time to bring the medium silo storage. Bring the medium storage with you, so you don't have to. Okay, start actually researching. This is going to take 10 minutes at current power, and we earn 460 bytes total by the end of it. There are multiple stages. So for the first number of minutes here, we are going to run at this 24 bytes per minute as a very slow pace, and then for the rest of the, so it says we're going to do 5 minutes roughly total. So for the first minute or two, it's going to be slow, and then for the last 3, it's going to be quick. We are, however, also running out of power on the battery, so now it's just dropped to 10 minutes again. Alright, smelting furnace. Now the research chamber and the smelting furnace require the same size slot, so it's kind of up to you. Most runners don't bother with the research chamber at all unless they just are going to be idle. So they'll maybe throw this on here because it was free for the most part, or at least the schematic was free, and they'll just make one and throw it on here whenever they need it. But as soon as the smelter is needed, so as soon as they have something to actually smelt, they will toss the research chamber off, pop the smelter on, and then that'll be that. This one, no, that's A, right. So the A's don't fit that. It's only going to fit this medium stuff, which, by the way, are the same as on the sides of the large platform B. So actually I could stick this medium printer on the side of the research chamber, and it would just do the same sort of thing. Alright, so we're going to go stick this that in a hole. There we go. Stick this over here. I know that the hole method of creating any of this stuff is kind of outdated and passe. I just like it for some reason. It's just a lot easier for my brain to deal with. Alright, so we're just going to slide down to the bottom here. Hold on to that. Drops out there. So we can carry this through. Still got a few tethers, so we'll drop another one here. Move it back so it actually picks up oxygen. And then what is this? That is debris. Well, where there's debris, there's always the possibility of other stuff. So we want to check it out real quick. And nah. Oh well. This is just crap. So there is the possibility that we can shred this later for some decent material, but for right now, it's just crap. So we will leave debris be as much as we can. There's another research sample up there. Notice that when I put away the terrain tool, I can't actually grab anything. However, the terrain tool extension is a slight exploit, which allows us to grab things if our terrain tool is out, even if those things are technically too far away. So like I said here, you can barely reach it. If I just move back a little bit, I cannot reach it at all. And then I click the extension, and it gets me that. Alright, so I'm going to just mine a whole bunch of quartz. Can't remember exactly how much I need, but you know what? It's right here, and it's free. So I took it. And then we can also grab a bunch of resin, because again, that's also here. And resin is always needed, pretty much no matter what. The only other material that I obsess over is graphite, because we can make packagers out of them, and they need to be plentiful. And we'll go for one more if we can. Oh yeah. There we go. And 8. Oops. Alright, so, you know, strictly speaking, I don't need this much resin or this much quartz. Possibly ever, but certainly not right now. But I am just doing a quick little quick run that is mostly just for routing. So we want to be able to at least have all the materials I need, and then we'll cull it later and say, okay, I only need a certain number of resin, or I only need a certain number of quartz, and then we'll aim for that on our actual runs. actually full up on resin, so we can drop one more on the ground here. Nope, nope. Now we're full up on resin. Alright, so we'll take this ridiculous amount of quartz, throw it up top on the surface. Oops. Come on, Adam. You said you were going to make the animation shorter. And by that, I'm sure you meant make it longer. Alright. I'll just keep it. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stick the storage over there. And I'll stick all of these in here for the future. Alright, now when we go down downstairs yet again, my next goal is going to be to look for laterite and for zinc. What's that mineral called? Nuts. I don't remember. Okay. Corbamite. No. Grab that one while we're out there. Oh, another one there. Right. The research nodes that grow outside do come back, so you do have the fortune to be able to grab them again when they're done. Let's check. Alright, we got... Whoa. Bad idea. Still don't have any laterite. Haven't been to the gateway chamber. Need more bytes. Here we go, sampling. And we're going to leave eyes on lithium at the bottom here because we don't need it tracked for now. Again, we have to go to Vesania or to Novus, and we're not even ready to get off of this planet for any reason. So sampling is really the closest that we're going to get. Okay, and now our research chamber is finished. We could grab some more research just out and about. Actually, there's one here. Drop that back in the research chamber, and we'll get these here. Should get 8. Got any more visible? None that I can see yet. However, there we go. 9? Nope, that's 10. Cool. So, if you want to still be able to run while you're trying to carry something, trying to run while you're carrying something is not actually going to work. So if I'm just running and then I pick something up, it makes me walk. And if I run and hold shift and try to pick something up, then it actually causes me to carry it. If I let go, I'm literally carrying this thing. So one of the faster ways to run around and be able to run as fast as possible is that you start sprinting, you jump and pick up an object, drop it, and then hit sprint again after you just hit the ground. And it allows us to keep almost a steady sprint pace the entire time. Alright, so research chamber automatically starts up on the next piece of research if you plop it in there. And again, here we have something similar to what we just had for the other one. It's going to go for roughly 5 minutes, but really it's going to be 10. Because again, it's going to go slow for the first bit, and it's also draining out of this battery. So once the battery gets drained, then it's going to slow down the rest of the whole process. Me personally, I feel like I would like to print another large platform B. I don't really have a reason for doing it other than I like to have one. So, alright, here we go, sampling. We get 3 more sets of tethers. This is, like, I don't usually use tethers, and because most of the time you're trying to go faster than you're going to actually use tethers. So for a run, you probably won't even use them. But it is kind of helpful to be able to track your progress into a cave. I get lost so many times in runs. It's not even funny. So, all right, we're gonna look at Master of Unboxing. I already did that, man. Alright, so this will unlock the buggy for us, which is a very useful tool. I almost always get the buggy just myself. So being able to be, like, being given a buggy is an amazing windfall in this game, especially if you're slow like me. Uh, and what that's going to allow us to do is carry permanent oxygen with us anywhere we want to go on the entire planet. So we're just going to drive out in the distance and pick up a whole bunch of stuff. So I can actually even, right, I can technically leave this behind because I've got so many tethers now that I can just make a tether line wherever I want. I don't need the O2. I'm still going to keep one in my pocket just in case, and we're going to bring this down with us. Does it fall? Yeah, not really. Okay. And we can't really jump either. That's too bad. Okay. So, here we go. That should be, sphalerite is the other one that I was thinking of. That is zinc. That is the mineral that gives us zinc. Nope, just compound. Alright, whatever. Still like it. Alright, so we got compound, we got organic. We need to find some sphalerite, which looks like organic, but it's shinier. It has like sparkles on it. And we need laterite, which should be here. It's sort of this bluish gray mineral. Yeah. And thanks to the team at SES, each of the different minerals has a specific look to it. Not just the symbol itself. So here, laterite is this sort of starburst shape, but also the minerals themselves are like stacked coins. I find it extremely useful to be able to see it in, in the dark at a glance, to just say, oh, there's some laterite, I need that. It is extremely useful to just spot something off in the distance. Alright, so we need to go down into the caves and grab laterite at this point. So laterite, sphalerite, and research bits are going to be the most useful things to find in your caves, or in your journeys into the caves. Alright, we're maxed out here, so still gonna pull a few more and then grab the storage. craft some more research here. Gonna put these on. Missed. Oh. And fell down the hole. All right. Good news about pop coral, you can just run into it. It's perfectly fine. Doesn't do anything to you. The only way that pop coral pops is if you actually mine it. So if you dig it up hard enough that the roots get disturbed, then the pop coral will pop and you will not have a good day. Go off the tethered line in this direction here. I should still be able to see it, or if not, should be able to just go back real quick. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so we've gotten pretty much all the laterite we're going to get out of this. I know I don't need that much aluminum, so we're probably good here. So we'll start picking up the tethers. And again, I know that I don't need to pick up the tethers, but I find it nice to be able to just do this real quick. Alright, so then I'm going to start going in this other direction here. Oh, this is literally where I just was. Okay, cool. Just found a different way to get there. Alright, this way. Too fast. So alternatively, I might just have to go down another layer, which I don't really want to do just yet, but whatever. It's fine. I can do it. Alright, got some more laterite here, but again, I think we're probably good on that. We got another research sample here. Again, probably good on that. Lots of organic. What was that? Is it more laterite? Ah, there's some sphalerite. Okay, so we're gonna pop the tether line on over this direction. Again, we'll be able to get zinc from these, and that's really important because this is how you get all of your basic terrain tool modifications. One. I'm aiming for 5. 2, 3, I need any more, but I think that's it. Not 4. Come on now. 4. There's 5. Alright, so we got a bunch of ladder right here. I'll just dump the tethers here. We'll come back for all this stuff, maybe, if we feel like it. Otherwise, it's just space trash. We're going to leave in the basement here. Oh, there we go. Come on. Look, I know you're not a 3080, but you can still do this. Yep, that's another thing you gotta watch out for is misclicking and hitting your own bag. There we go. That's locked there, so that's not gonna move. One of the things you can do to move back, or to get up a hill faster, is to move back and forth real quick. It causes you to actually start advancing 1 pixel per time, or 1 frame. I forget exactly what it is. It's like you advance 1 pixel per move that you do. Alright, so now that we've got a whole bunch of stuff to smelt, we can kick this off, put this on, and then put this on as a whole, and make sure you turn it on. This will now fill everything on this entire setup. You will have to be very careful to leave at least 1 place open. If you don't, then you're going to end up with no actual space for it to do anything. So it's going to output over to here, and then when it starts pulling and sending more materials out, there we go. There's some aluminum. Alright, we'll pull this, send this over here. Oop, uh-oh. It's fine, it's fine. I'm good. Arm yourself. No, I'm sorry, I don't think I heard you correctly. Flip that around. Put that there, put that there. Not that one. We'll do this one. Alright, we'll stick that there. Alright. So, next question is, what are all of these things that we've got now? So, smelteringly hot, we just did. We're going to get another medium storage. And I'm going to save this in packaged form. So I'm going to leave it where it is. Alright. Take a bite. Still have not found another EXO Research. So, yeah, this is going to be important for future runs. Don't unpack the EXO Dynamic Research unit until you find until you get this particular quest. So if you unlock it first, like I did, I unlocked that one just over the hill here, um, then it doesn't count for this mission. All right, so moving and hauling. Is print a trip. Print a tractor, and you get the trailer for each. I'm going to say that this is an unnecessary step because I don't really use the tractor trailer setup, except in casual runs. So for an actual run, I'm going to say, yeah, not this one. Really? So this is not something that I'm going to do on a regular basis. Battery backup, I'm probably just going to get, but I'm not going to actually do anything for this. Find samples, get tethers. Again, not necessary, but kind of nice to be able to run around with some extra tethers. So maybe. I do like getting a free small battery, so that's always good. Boost and drill for a centrifuge. Eventually, I'm probably going to kick this down a ways. This one's going to be kicked down a long ways. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Right. Arm yourself. Print an arm and store some research. This will get us the large extended platform. Which again, nice, but not sure that I'm actually going to do it. We'll see how things go. 2 parts unknown. Really? Really? Okay, so parts unknown. Print. Shuttle, etc. No, I do want that one to be without color, because this is going to be something I have to do anyway, so I might as well. No research, but it does get me, this is interesting, QTRTG, not fueled, field shelter, and thruster. Oh, really? Come on, man. No fill. Talking tungsten. Okay, so for this one you have to go to DeSolo. Or Calidar, right. Smelt tungsten, you get a schematic for medium generator and floodlight. I mean, I'm going to do it anyway, but I'm not really going to pay that much attention to whether or not I'm getting it done. Alright, so immediate things to get done are to print the large shuttle, or sorry, the small shuttle, and the small shuttle you need the large printer in order to actually get. Large printer requires 3 compound, and we have to buy the, probably have to buy the thing for it. Maybe. Now, is it under... No, I mean the shuttle is under here. Used to be. There we go. Alright, so we also need... small shuttle for 1,500, and we need 2 aluminum for it. I don't think we're going to be given that, so I think we have to actually spend it. Alright, so it should be under the... oh, right. Medium printer to get the large printer. Yeah. Okay. No, the large printer is free. Okay. Large printer costs nothing, but we need 3 compound in order to make it. There's some more. Alright, there's 1, which we need. Alright, good enough. Come on. Alright, 1, 2, 3. So we need to make the large printer out of these 3 things. Hell, yep, there we go. There's my problem. I have run out of space. So, 1, 2 for the aluminum for the shuttle. 1 and 2 should be for the boost and drill mods. 1 aluminum and 1 ammonium should be for the thruster. Let's see, do we get the thruster automatically? I don't think so. Come on. No. Alright, so that also means that we need to buy the thruster, which is the small printer. Come on. I don't know why this is having such a problem. This was fine, you know, like a week ago or whatever. Alright, there's a solid fuel thruster. It costs 500 to unlock. Small thruster costs 500. And it's going to be 1 ammonium, 1 aluminum. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Alright, what was the thing that was going to get me the buggy? Retooling? Nope. Start unboxing. That one. Alright, so we got to find a box somewhere, either on the planet's surface or underneath, downstairs. So that's going to be frustrating. Okay, so aluminum can stay here for this guy. Actually, no, it should be on the other side, because it's going to be over here. And then we want the zinc to make the... I have to come up with... Okay. Alright, so I have to come up with the blueprints for boost. Yeah. And the other one. What was it? Drill. And boost is 1 zinc. Drill is 1 ceramic. also 1,000. Add boost mod. Alright, so it does draw more power while active, so you do have to watch your power consumption. If you end up finding some good stuff out and about, yeah, this is going to take forever, so we better just avoid base. If you find some good stuff while you're out, like wind turbine or any solar panels, that could be extremely helpful to be able to come up with external power. So not needing the base itself in order to power your stuff. Alright, we got some copper over there, which is not technically necessary, but I do like... No, 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 that's not... Nope. Oh, two. What? No. I'm literally not doing that. Alright, Malachite. Graphite, I will keep that in mind, but I don't think now is perfect time to grab some. Yeah. Slide as much as we can out of here. Ouch. Alright, don't want to shelter. Small shuttle, 2 aluminum. That was not what I wanted. Okay. looking piece here. Does have a partial. And we have a broken shuttle, or broken piece of equipment there. And if you just allow me 1 minute. Alright. Be right back. Okay. Alright, so we want to definitely check out that wreck that was over the hill here. And we want to see the big wreck. That was, yeah, here we go. Alright, so we got some good stuff. This is graphite. We got scrap and quartz. Should have checked this earlier, I guess. And clay and quartz. The clay is going to get a ceramic, so that was what we needed to. The ceramic was, or the clay is what we need to make the ceramic to build out the first layer of drill mod. So that's good. Alright, so like graphite is going to be extremely useful later. Scrap may or may not come in handy. I know people swear by it, but generally speaking, I don't use really all that much. Got some more quartz here. Yeah, drill mod, I need a whole nother 100 bytes, and I don't have it right now. Actually, I shouldn't say I don't have it. I have it in the research chamber, which can replace our smelter. That's going to be slow going, but it'll make it eventually. Right, we come over here. We can drop in copper over there. Ceramic I'm going to hold on to, and those we can hang on to. We can probably get rid of the tethers. Actually, right, we do have a tether line. So I can extend this tether line to the top of the hill and see if there's any useful anything anywhere nearby. Alright, we're out of tethers. Aha, battery. Okay, power cells. Take this off for now. See if we can find anything else useful around here besides these miniature samples. Fill up on O2 and then jump over a couple more rocks here. Alright, got her 1,000. So we'll take the drill mod. Be able to build it. Not seeing anything useful down there. Not particularly, anyway. Alright. Got compound. Got plenty of compound, though. Alright, got our thruster. Where are we going? So, if I do... Yep. Compass. Right. That's going to be the closest one. It's going to be the closest gateway. Ooh. Got wind power now. Alright, what do we got? It is take a bite. 500 extra bytes. Advanced Explorer Kit. Oh, right, because it's... right. Okay. Unlock the schematics for O2. Power. Power cell. Glow sticks. Dynamite. Alright, when you do that, you end up receiving the, not tech, research. You receive the tech for a QTRTG. Alright, that is going to be very useful. I don't know... right, that's kind of a lot of... in terms of speedrunning, that's kind of a lot of bytes to use on this, especially since it seems so insignificant for them. Huh. Yeah, that is a lot of bytes. So that's 3750. Jeez. Glow sticks. 350. Plus power cells. This is O2. Where's power? Yeah, power cells. 800. And O2 tank, I think, is another... somewhere between 1 and 3,000 or something like that. What is that? Small printer. It's not on that line. O2 filters. Yeah. Okay, oxygen tank, 2,000. So that is a 6,900, nice, bytes in order to get a QTRTG, which is great. However, the other QTRTG is going to end up costing us, well, we just did like most of it. So print the shuttle to parts unknown. Print and install oxygenator in shuttle. I guess we have to print another oxygenator. Oh well. Print and attach solid fuel thruster. So you have to print and install the oxygenator. How much is the oxygenator? Oh, man. Oh, that's portable. Wait. Ah. No. Okay. Medium? Yeah, we're given the oxygenator for free, but we need an aluminum or ceramic to actually place it, or to actually print it. Okay. Overall, it's not too bad. We just have to find another clay somewhere. Okay. Now, right, the real question. Do I absolutely have to print one? Oops. Alright, so we don't actually have to print one, we can just get that one. So that's a nice little loophole. Okay, so this means that we'll be able to get a QTRTG, which is really helpful. Yeah. We get a thruster for free, which is going to become useful on our next thing. field shelter, portable space base. So they want us to bring this and take it somewhere else, which is fine. That'll forward progress. All right. So get the buggy. Man, if I'd known that, wouldn't have had to print the buggy or the rover seat in the first place. You could just get this one. Alright, we're going to move that up. Alright, let's get rid of this for a minute. Okay, so here's the other thing. I don't need the buggy on this planet anymore, due to the fact that I now have a couple of things. Let's place that here. Oh, 2 filters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to take those with us and go unlock the gate, and I could just take the shuttle with this. This is one of the nice things about all of this, is that the shuttle itself is actually very easily pick-upable, and so I can just do the run jumps. Ooh. And we have a medium wind turbine. So you can take that, stick it on the shuttle, and we'll take that for later. Come on. Oh, there's a box. Aha. Although this one seems to require laterite. Yep. Okay. Oh well. Each other? Nope. Okay, you only need 3. Alright, this odd stone, when gazed into, allows you to travel to any of these other places as soon as they're turned on. We have an origin node, which is the only bright node. So, surface elevation, equator 3, whereas this one is surface elevation south, equator 1, equator 4, north, and equator 2. So, going around in a circle. Using these 4. That's our south pole here, that's our north pole here, and we've got something at the core of the planet. So, this should give you the impetus to be like, hey, I need to go check that out. Alright, let's also just dump a bunch of stuff here so that I can go pick up a laterite down below and get over to that box, because it's easy enough to get there. Alright, stick this on. It's got extra power, and let's just make a quick dive. Come on, come on. Don't do this to me. Don't. Oh, oh no. Well, that's not good. Okay, okay. I can deal with this. I don't know where I am, but I have plenty of O2 immediately surrounding me. Maybe? Maybe not. God. Man, this... Okay, I'm gonna need to upgrade my graphics card. Alright, let's just toss this for now, and start digging back up to the surface. You know what, we got plenty of laterite back at camp. Let's just go back. Cool, cool, cool. There's a ton of quartz right there, but it's no laterite, so let's just head on back. Alright, there is also an exploit which is not allowed in No Major Glitches, which is the shuttle zip, wherein you basically place your shuttle as far out as you can go, and then hop in and out of it real quick, and it allows you to cover distances at a much greater rate. But it is a fairly severe and massive exploit, so the speedrunners of Astroneer do not allow it in their no major glitches category. Any percent, though? Feel free. Alright, let's try that again. So we will take the power out of here, place that down. Should have already placed this. Right, and I want to laterite. I don't have a laterite. I have aluminum. Right, so we need to go back down. Find one of the dig sites for laterite, for which there were several. This, I believe, was the first. Yep. There we go. Got that. Place that in. It pops. And we get the unboxing. Right, no, that's it. Lights in the distance. Was really way far back here, right? Well, that was weird. gateway gets you an extra 1,000. And again, Master of Unboxing. Free buggy. Alright, so the real question then is, what else can I do on this planet? Oh. Haven't actually attached the drill mod yet. There we go. Alright, retooling gets us the soil centrifuge. And a core concept. Gets us 2,000 bytes and another QTRGG. Not too bad. Alright, we'll track that one as well, because, again, it's pretty helpful. Alright, so I think I'm going to break this part of the stream and call it good for tonight for Astroneer, and then take a little bit of a break here, switch everything up for control. Debating restarting my computer, but then that dumps everybody out of the stream, because, you know, there are so many people here. Swampiest, good evening. Yeah, anyway, so I think I'm just going to set up control and leave everything else the way it is. See if I can dump a few of these other processes that are going on, because I got some other stuff that probably could go away. Ooh, yeah, definitely. Firefox eating up like 80% of my memory. Cool. All right. So, going to say goodnight to Astroneer. We will continue routing probably an extra stream, not waiting a full week. Like I'll probably go for a bonus stream and do some more routing. And figure out what's wrong with my computer, apart from just being slow. There's a good chance I also need an SSD to like offload all of my I mean, I don't need an SSD, but in order to offload all of my games off of the hard drive and give it some space to be able to do whatever it needs to do. The fact that it's taken this long is slightly alarming. It's probably just trying to clear all the RAM, and then, of course, it's causing some issues. Alright, I heard it. There we go. So let's save and quit to main menu. Let's also then get off of display capture because I hate display capture. Capture Astroneer. Alright, better idea. Let's just switch to the be right back screen. Start up the music, and I will see you in about 10 minutes where I'm going to start on control. Anybody who's stepping out, have a good night. And everybody who's